Welcome to Travels with Travis. Life in Tucson, Arizona is not for everyone. We're surviving harsh desert temperatures, furious Tucson thunderstorms, and confronting local and deadly predators who inhabit our land. Please join me and my family on our adventures. I am Travis, and I am alive in Tucson. Hello, my friends, and welcome to Tucson, Arizona. Today we're going to look at some of the reasons people pack up and move their stuff here to Tucson. I bump into a lot of people at work and frequently see their driver's license, and a majority of them are out of state. So I would ask them, why did you move to Tucson? And I have been documenting the responses. Tucson is the second largest city in Arizona, and about 1 million people reside in the metro area and call the old Pueblo home. So let's dive in and see what people had to say as to why they came to Tucson, Arizona. Number 5. Yes, of course, the weather. The majority of people I talk to prefer the heat and mild winters over the icy cold. The Midwest and New England is where the majority of the people I spoke to came from, and they want to escape the long winters. No more shoveling snow every winter or hiding inside until summer warmth. The rest of the people came from the Pacific Northwest, stating they were tired of the rainy days and clouds. Southern Arizona expects 350 days of sun a year. Move over, Florida. Arizona is the real sunshine state. If you want near endless sunshine, then Tucson is right for you. The only odd thing I encountered in this category was a guy who didn't even like that Arizona got in the low 40s during our winter. He thought he'd be in shorts and flip-flops all year round. Didn't like having to wear a jacket at all. Maybe he should have tried Hawaii. Number 4. Cost of living. Yes, Tucson, Arizona still boasts a decent cost of living. Who knew that nowadays Americans are still very concerned about their wallets and how much they spend? If you move to Tucson, Arizona, you might be able to save a little cash. Here on this list, you can see there are still some reasonable apartments available in the 800 range, and this is actually in a pretty nice area. This is in the Catalina foothills. I will say, though, that compared to the average cost of living, Tucson is under 100 in almost all categories, 85 in healthcare. Everything under 100 is below the national average, and it is definitely below the Arizona average. When we got our apartment here, the leasing agent even said most applicants are from New York and California, and they are shocked by the rental prices here in Tucson. Number 3, the food. As I've said a lot on this channel, Tucson is a UNESCO City of Gastronomy for its diversity and quality of great, amazing food. It was brought up a lot in my chats with the folks that have moved here. You'll have your fair share of amazing tacos, considering Mexico is hardly 70 miles away. It is said that the chimichanga was invented right here in Tucson, Arizona. You can find plenty of great local spots like Say's Kitchen, more taco spots than you can count, and I even found a top-rated ramen place run by a man from Tokyo. I found a top-notch local pizza kitchen with amazing calzones, and the list just goes on and on. There will be so many food places to try when you come here to Tucson, and I can bet you a lot of them will be local. Number 2, the great outdoors, great activities, and proximity to great attractions. Considering when you move here, Old Man Winter will be at May, November through May, it is a big reason behind folks coming down to Tucson. They really enjoy the outdoors, and that was made clearly known. Even since we've been here, we've done our fair share of camping and hiking. Many people love to come here and bicycle, except I see people biking when it's 105, and to that I say, you're crazy. But besides having so much to do outdoors, people also boasted that they love the beauty of the Sonoran Desert. Yes, there are people out there that love the mountainous, rugged, saguaro-filled terrain. Also mentioned in there was the wildlife. Some older folks love bird watching, and Tucson is only behind the Amazon rainforest for diversity of bird species. Interesting. One other point frequently mentioned was proximity to great outdoor attractions, such as the world-famous Grand Canyon, Monument Valley, and Mount Lemmon, which is right here in Tucson. It's great for camping, hiking, and day tripping. Overall, people who moved here were excited to hit the great outdoors as much as they can. And number 1, it's not Phoenix. One of the biggest reasons people came here to Tucson is because they did not want to go to Phoenix. Phoenix has a metro population of over 5 million people, and with that comes a lot of traffic and a lot of crowded areas. The cost of apartments and housing is much, much higher in Phoenix than it is in Tucson. Tucson also has a higher elevation than Phoenix, so the average temperature is lower overall. Summers aren't as brutal, but you do have a lot of folks who just do not want to deal with the absolutely brutal Phoenix summers, me being one of them. Anyways, guys, that is pretty much it. We hoped you learned a little something today about the old Pueblo and why some people head out into the sunset to Tucson, Arizona. It's not for everyone, and I say that before I get the typical, I live here and it sucks comment. So stop typing. I've gotten lots of comments from those who call it home or made the big move out here, and they are enjoying it. Hope you find a place that you enjoy sometime in the future. Anyways, guys, thanks for joining me today on Travels with Travis. I am Travis, and I'm alive in Tucson.